Hey guys, welcome to the Factual World. In today's video, we are gonna talk about some of the most expensive cars, with some having speed and exterior as their motto, and some which only remind you of one word, luxury. So without any further ado, let's start with the number 10. At number 10, we have the Mclaren P1 LM, which is worth a whopping $3.6 million. Not a production car, this is more or less a street legal version of the track only Mclaren P1 GTR, converted by the British firm Lazante, who bought the original P1 built by Mclaren. It was made keeping in mind a select group of buyers in the US, Japan, UK and UAE. This car has a lot common with the P1 GTR and the legendary McLaren F1 road car. For example, the gold plating surrounding the engine bay with a 3.8 liter twin turbo V8. It is much smarter than the P1 GTR. Not only does it weigh 132 pounds less than the P1 GTR, but its modified rear wing and the enlarged front splitter join the dive plane to generate 40% increased downforce as compared to the P1 GTR. The awesomeness of the aerodynamics can be witnessed where it has made for. On track, where it can produce 1000 horsepower. As of yet, only 5 units have been built, all of them being sold. At number 9, we have the Lamborghini Veneno Roadster with a hefty price of $4.5 million. Built to celebrate the company's 50th birthday, Veneno literally means poison in Spanish. And well, the design does look deadly. Looking almost like an alien space capsule, this car can reach speeds that can give one of those a run for their money. Literally. The 6.5 liter V12 with a 7-speed single-clutch ISR automated manual transmission can spin at 8,400 rpm to yield 740 horsepower and 507 pound-feet of torque, meaning that the car can do a 60 miles per hour at 2.9 seconds. The Monarch is heavily inspired by the LP704 Aventador and is made of carbon fiber. The sprung portion is placed on the top of the pushrod actuated suspension, and its total drive weight of this carbon fiber vehicle is a mere 3,285 pounds. Although it is driven by a full all-speed drive system, only 9 units being made. The biggest problem of this car is their crazy resale rate. One was sold at $11 million. It was the most expensive car in the world ever produced upon its introduction, and only 3 being available to customers in the first lot. There was a crazy scramble to get hands on the remaining ones. Next up, at number 8, we have the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita, which has a sum of $4.8 million. This beast is coated with real diamonds. Yes, you heard it right. Trevita is an abbreviation translating into 3 white. The carbon fibers are indeed coated with a diamond dust ring, called the Koenigsegg Diamond Weave. This technology transforms the fibers from the traditional black to shining silvery white, making the bodywork of this car renowned throughout for its unique design and perfection. And that's not all. Beneath the coating is a 4.8 liter dual supercharged V8, having a total output of 1004 horsepower and a 797 pound-feet of torque. This makes it well equipped at overtaking semis in the freeway. This car comes with one of its kind dual carbon rear wing, Icon L exhaust system, airbags, ABS powered carbon Cremac brakes, paddle shift, infotainment system, chronometer instrument cluster, tires monitoring system along with a hydraulic system. Only 3 cars of this model have been initially decided upon before getting reduced to 2 because the carbon fiber made it too difficult and time consuming for regular manufacture. Moving on to number 7, we have the Pagani Huayra Imola with a mammoth price of $5.4 million. Named after a famous Italian racing track, Huayra Imola technical specs have long been shrouded in mystery. The manufacturer has recently released the technical details of the supercar. Mercedes-AMG developed a twin-turbo 6.0-liter V12 engine specifically for Pagani. The engine pumps magnificent 827 horsepower and 811 pound-feet of torque. The 7-speed automatic gearbox makes Imola more powerful than any other car in the Pagani Huayra series. Some of the spectacular features of the car include a large 7-section diffuser, a large roof scoop, more definite side skirts, a shark fin, and integrated spotlights. The gargantuan wing installed at the back of the car make it look more aggressive. The engineers developed an exclusive paint finish to shed extra weight. They revised the geometry of the design to give ultimate suspension to the car. They installed active dampers along with a front lift system to keep the car stable under hard acceleration and braking. Huayra Imola also features an improved Brembo brake package and specially designed Pirelli Truffles R tires. Only 5 examples of Pagani Huayra Imola would ever be produced, and each is priced at a staggering $5.4 million. Moving on to number 6, we have the Bugatti Devo, which has a humongous price of $6 million. Bugatti Devo followed after the immense success of Chiron, however, with exotic and much more exclusive specs. As the creators boast, Bugatti Devo is the most agile and dynamic car they have ever created. The car generates 456 kg downforce at the top speed. The extra drag produced by the aerodynamic elements has reduced the top speed of Divo to 236 miles per hour, 25 miles per hour lower than the Chirons. With 1500 horsepower, Divo accelerates from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds. With Chiron focused on top speed, Divo offers enhanced agility and driving dynamics. The redesigned exhaust system of the car features quad exhaust pipes and a retractable rear wing to provide an improved downforce. Divo is equipped with a NACA duct on the roof that channels air to the rear view of the car. The car also uses improved radiator cooling for the brakes, which is achieved by 2 vents, one installed on the bonnet and the other on the front wheel arcs. Inside the car, the steering wheel is embellished with soft fox suede. The interior also features Alcantara upholstery. To save weight, the storage lockers and center console have been removed, and a carbon fiber trim has been used throughout the interior. What Divo retains from Chiron is its quad turbocharged W16 engine. The 7-speed dual clutch transmission has been retained too. At number 5 joins the Mercedes Maybach Exelero with a humongous gigantic price of $8 million. Built by a German luxury car manufacturer, Maybach Exelero is known for its peculiar design and price tag of $8 million. Only one model of the car has ever been produced. Maybach Exelero combines the elegance and quality of high-end limousines. The car is powered by a V12 twin-turbo engine and produces 725 pounds of torque at 2500 rpm. The engine mounted at 60 degrees incorporates 12 valves with 3 cylinders each. Exelero boasts a top speed of 218 miles per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 4.4 seconds. The car was commissioned by a tire company that wanted to test its new line of tire family. Needless to say, the tires of Exelero are of magnificent quality. Each tire features a code specifying its dimension and limitations, and to prevent the wheels from locking up during the brake, the car is equipped with ABS. The interior of the car is embellished with dark and red leather, neoprene, and glossy black carbon fiber. Mercedes Maybach Exelero was featured in singer Jay-Z's music video, and the only model of this car is owned by rapper Birdman. Racing to number 4, here is the Bugatti Centro DC, worth a mighty $9 million. With this supercar, Bugatti pays homage to its 110-year-old legacy. The word Centrodeice means 110 in Italian. The car is equipped with an 8.0-liter W16 engine capable of producing a staggering 1600 horsepower. It can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds, making Centrodeice the quickest accelerating Bugatti currently on the road. The design of this car is heavily influenced by the Romano Alitoli's iconic EB110, a supercar produced in the early 90s. Without losing the charm and character of EB110, Centrodeice is designed to serve as the modern interpretation of shape and technology. Its angular slit housing, gas engine cover, small horseshoe grille, and air vents take inspirations from EB110. The absence of the three-shaped pillar gives the car an even cooler look. The aerodynamics of Centrodeice allows it slightly lower top speed of 379 km per hour than Bugatti Chiron. The Centrodeice is 44 pounds lighter than Bugatti Chiron. The cabin of the car is a perfect balance between the sportlines and luxury. The flat-bottom steering wheels, Blue controls and premium sound system and a cold glove box are some of the many features of the Centrodeice's luxurious interior. Sprinting to the 8-digit club at number 3, we have the Sweptail by Rolls-Royce, worth a whopping $13 million. Before you gasp at the price, do note that this car is off the markets. That because it was made on the recommendations of one specific customer whose name and company has refused to divulge. A company famous for its luxurious rollouts. There were only 4,000 Rolls-Royce cars manufactured in 2016. This particular exclusive car comes with its custom coachwork reminiscent of the royal carriage of yore, probably modeled on the Wraith. This car can seat only 2 people. The sunroof is fully panoramic, tapering down sharply like those of the racing yachts. As per the orders of the customer, something very cool about the interior handcrafted with wood and leather are the hidden attaché cases for holding laptops behind each door. It is based on the 1920s and 1930s model and looks like a yacht from the back. The owner does happen to be a collector of super yachts and private planes. Sprinting to number 2, we have the Pagani Zonda HP Barchette with a huge price of $17.5 million. With a unique look, HP Barchette adds to the incredible legacy of Pagani Zonda. Horacio Pagani, the founder of Pagani Automobile, named this magnificent edition of Zonda as Barchette for its cunning resemblance to a little boat. The blue tinted frame of the car is formed entirely of carbon fiber. The chassis is developed from what Pagani claims to be material called carbo-titanium. The car, made ultralight by the material, offers a thrilling experience of the speed of its driver. Though Pagani has never released the vehicle's official performance specifications, some sources speculate the supercar boasts a top speed of 338 km per hour. It can accelerate from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 3.4 seconds. This open-top convertible supercar stands only some 21 inches tall at its tallest. It's equipped with a huge ventilated 380M disc on all 4 corners and 6 piston calipers to wipe the speed and slow down the car, but chances are you will never get your hands on the car as only 3 of these vehicles will ever be made. As you would have guessed by now, all 3 have been booked already. One of the models is reserved by the founder Pagani himself at a present for his 60th birthday. And lastly, we have reached the peak. The one and only Bugatti Voiture Noire stands at the first place with a hefty, enormous, gigantic price of $19 million. Bugatti has unveiled the Voiture Noire, translated as a black car made entirely from carbon fiber. The first one of the limited edition car has been sold for $19 million. Is owned by Cristiano Ronaldo, a Portuguese and Juventus football star. Designed by Salome Etienne, it is inspired by its predecessors Veyron and Chiron and the pre-war type 57SC Atlantic. It has an engine of 8L quad turbo 16 cylinder, a horsepower of 1500, torque of 1180 pound-feet and an acceleration which helps you reach from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds and a top speed of 261 miles per hour and a weight of 2000 kgs. The sleek design incorporates headlights swept into the front fenders and plenty of room for cooling. A central spine from the hood to the tail recalls Bugatti's historic assembly process. The Bugatti Voiture Noire body panels are carbon fiber and perfectly matched at right angles. A one-piece taillight accentuates the curves of the quarter panels. The rear bumper is a thin strip and bisects the mesh filler panel. The notion that a coach-built car that meets all modern crash and emission laws is simply mind-boggling. And with this, I conclude the video. I hope you would have enjoyed it. If you enjoyed, please like, share it with your friends and family. Also consider subscribing as it motivates me to put more quality content into the video. Thanks for watching and I shall see you guys in the next video.